Gachagua was present at Embu. Uhuru Kenyatta was present. William Ruto was there. Kithure Kindiki were there. Those are the top politicians we have in this country as to speak. As in, based on what is happening in the country right now, those are the top politicians we have. Today on this video, I want to look at Gachagua as an individual. The lessons that he was able to pick, he himself, from that region, from Embu's event. But before I do so, if this is the first time you're watching our videos, please make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. There are a few lessons I was able to point out. Rigathi Gachagua was not given a chance to speak, but some leaders spoke. What was the lesson from there? The first thing, Rigathi Gachagua must now accept the reality that he is no longer a state officer. He was impeached from government and is out completely. And that means very well, he has no power. The power from government is no longer there. The consideration he always gets as a deputy president, it was not there. That was basically from the chance that he was not given to speak, which means he was not recognized as that leader. Despite I know very well that Ruto is the one who requested him not to speak and sit him away from him completely. He was not given a chance to speak. So the ability for someone to say no and then it is listened to by everybody, that means the power Rigathi Gachagua has declined significantly. Where he was seated with other normal leaders, far from Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto, that was really speaking volumes of words. So he has to accept the reality that he's no longer the deputy president. He no longer commands the way he used to command, and he no longer dictates some of the things that are happening in this country. So Rigathi Gachagua has to accept the reality that he has to create his own brand afresh. He has to create his own team, come up with his own MPs, get his own people, and be loyal to the person he's supposed to be. Another thing I noted from this is this. Rigathi Gachagua has to align himself with Uhuru Kenyatta. Why should he align himself with Uhuru Kenyatta? The person who is now the darling of the people, it is not him anymore. It is Uhuru Kenyatta. He has to accept that he was given a chance by the people of Mount Kenya. He directed them to William Ruto, and now William Ruto is hitting them back. Meaning, he directed them to the wrong person. And that was a mistake. People ignored Uhuru Kenyatta, and Uhuru Kenyatta told them, you'll suffer. Right now, not even the people, Rigathi Gachagua himself, is suffering from the same person he supported back in 2022. That is a clear indication that he made a wrong choice. So for him to revive himself, let him go with Uhuru's support. So by supporting Uhuru Kenyatta, he will be in the right team. Despite Uhuru Kenyatta might not trust him, the fact remains that he will be in the right team and politically can revive himself. For the 10 years that he will not be in politics, he will be at a better place by aligning himself with Uhuru Kenyatta. The other thing, Uhuru Kenyatta, that is very evident to anybody, that is the kingpin of the Mount Kenya region, as we speak. Rigathi Gachagua was accepted, and the people have accepted, and everybody is listening to him. Therefore, they have to completely align with him so that they can again rejuvenate the power of the Mount region. Already, William Ruto is doing divide and rule. Kindiki to rise from the east, somebody to rise from the west, Uhuru Kenyatta and Rigathi Gachagua to compete for the mountain control. Division. Eventually, the votes will be divided. But if they align themselves to Uhuru Kenyatta, no need for campaigns of unity, no need for calls for unity, no need for calls of this and that, even development. It will come by its own because you are united. Therefore, Rigathi Gachagua must align himself to Uhuru Kenyatta. He must accept he is now below Uhuru Kenyatta. The other thing Rigathi Gachagua must accept is that he is a very nice kingmaker now. Now that he cannot vie for any seat, perhaps for 10 years to come, Rigathi Gachagua can be a very nice grassroots mobilizer. If he mobilizes people to the right direction, just like Uhuru did, then he's likely to make somebody a king. If Uhuru Kenyatta says it is Ndindi Nyoro, Peter Kenneth, Tai Kagwe, or even let's talk of Peter Munya, then Rigathi Gachagua campaigns for this person in the mountain alone. It's done. The entire Mount Kenya, 90% will go to that direction. So Rigathi Gachagua has the ability to make somebody a king, but he failed to make himself a king. He made William Ruto a president, but he could not make himself, could not sustain himself in the presidency, which means could not know that I need friends, I need this and that, I need this strategy, I need to tame myself, I need to hold this, I need to be that. He failed to assess and analyze what he needs to do. So the fact remains, he is a kingmaker, but not the king himself. Nevertheless, nobody should underrate Rigathi Gachagua as far as the mountain politics is concerned. Why? Uhuru Kenyatta might not be that active on the grassroots. Uhuru Kenyatta can speak and tell the people, do this and that, go to that direction. He can even speak through someone else. He can even speak through Kagwe, through Kioni, through Gachagua himself. But Gachagua can appear on the ground and do the politics that is supposed to be done. Speak the language that Uhuru expects. Speak the language that the mountain people want. Talk about the things that the mountain people need, despite of his level of selfishness. I know Rigathi Gachagua is also very selfish. He only feels that the mountain is hurt when he's hurt. But when the people are crying of development, he never talks. That's a big weakness that he has. So therefore, he must now align himself to the people. Speak of the politics that is needed. And remember the people of the mountain, there are some things that are very keen on. Kiburi hawapendangi. Hawapendi kiburi. Watu wa mulima hawapendi kiburi. Ukiwa na kiburi hata kama wewe ni kiongozi wao, see what will happen to Kimani Ichung'wah. The level of kiburi of that guy, whenever he speaks, he knows that he has security. It's a beyond to cognize. Even Uhuru Kenyatta did not speak that way. Even Mzee Jomo Kenyatta hakuwa anaongea hivyo. They say even JJ Kamodo was not like that. Kimani Ichung'wah has surprised so many people. Those are my top lessons from what Rigathi Gachagua experienced and what actually even he himself should have borrowed from that place. I don't know what is your take. Kindly, if this is the first time you're watching our videos, please make sure to subscribe, like and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. My name is Abel Mokwa. See you next time for more videos.